The Premier League, some call it the pinnacle of football brilliance, others dismiss it as an overhyped spectacle. Whatever your take, the truth is, some of their stadiums sucks. Today, we will be ranking 20 of the playing team's stadiums in the Premier League this season. Vitality Stadium, the home of Bournemouth FC. Vitality Stadium limps with the total capacity of 11,307, and frankly, F-tier, it's hard to argue otherwise. This pint-sized ground feels like a relic out of its depth in the glitzy Premier League. Its record attendance? A whopping 28,799, set back in 1927 at the old venue when Manchester United rolled into town. Fast forward to today, and the Cherries are punching above their weight, clinging to the league for 2 seasons running. The team's on an upward swing, but the stadium, it's a creaky survivor of 2 world wars, desperately overdue for a modern facelift. Could a shiny new arena propel Bournemouth to greater heights? We'd bet on it. Selhurst Park. Next up, we're in South London at Selhurst Park, the first of the capital's venues to grace our list, and it's not exactly a glowing debut, clocking in as the 3rd smallest stadium in the Premier League with a total capacity of 25,048. This 100-year-old warhorse isn't winning any beauty contests. C-tier. The good news? Crystal Palace's brass have big plans to spruce up this centenarian. If those renovations kick off, we might just see Selhurst claw its way off the naughty step. Portman Road, Ipswich Town's home. Portman Road with seating capacity of 29,673. After a 23-year exile, the Tractor Boys are back in the Premier League, dragging Portman Road along for the ride. This East Anglian gem needed a quick spruce-up to meet top-flight standards. Think of it as a glow-up on a budget. If Luton Town's shoebox of a stadium could hack it, Ipswich had no excuses. Several £1 million later, Portman Road is holding its own, nestled in a sleepy town that's suddenly buzzing with Premier League fever. But let's keep it real. Unless Erling Haaland starts treating it as his personal playground, this venue's still got a long road to climb higher than Goodison Park. Say hello to Liverpool's scrappy sibling, Goodison Park. This grand old dame is waving goodbye to the Premier League after this season with a total capacity of 39,572, possibly alongside Everton itself if those pesky point deductions keep piling up. Back in the 19th century, Everton ditched Anfield, yep, that Anfield, and staked their claim here. Now, 2025 marks the end of an era as the Toffees gear up to shift to a swanky new home at Bramley Moor Dock. B-tier. Craven Cottage, home to Fulham FC. Strolling along the Thames, we hit Craven Cottage, Fulham's riverside retreat. This isn't the club's first rodeo. Back in the 19th century, it was their 9th home, steeped in tradition. The cottage has seen its share of facelifts, but it's still got that old school soul. Word on the street, they're planning to plop a swimming pool on the roof. F-tier. City Ground. Up next, by the River Trent at Nottingham Forest's City Ground. This 1898 classic is in a tug of war over its future. The current lease is running on fumes, and talks of a 250-year extension have hit a wall. With seating capacity of 30,445, the city's demanding a cool £1 million a year in rent, up from £250,000, and Forest are balking. Fans, though, are louder than ever, clamouring for a fresh, modern arena they reckon the club deserves. For now, the City Ground's stuck in limbo, landing it a middling B-tier. Tradition's great, but ambition might just win this round. Molineux Stadium. Wolves' Molineux Stadium struts is B-tier. The stadium can host 31,700 fans at a time, nestled northwest of Birmingham. This ground's been a Premier League fixture thanks to Wolves' stubborn staying power. Its story stretches back to 1744 when the Molineux family snapped up the land, built a house, and later turned it into a hotel. Fast forward through centuries of tweaks, and you've got a stadium that's welcoming enough but lacks the wow factor to climb higher. History's cool, but B-tier feels about right. King Power Stadium. Leicester's King Power Stadium also rolls in at A-tier, a modern marvel in an ancient Roman city. Opened in 2002 after the Foxes ditched Filbert Street, this venue's got swagger. It's where Jamie Vardy and co hoisted the Premier League trophy, and it's bounced back to the top flight with gusto. With a total fan capacity of 32,261, King Power looks like $1 million. Sleek, shiny, and ready to rumble. St Mary's Stadium. Southampton's St Mary's sneaks into B-tier, able to hold 32,384 people at once. A stadium born from necessity and ambition. By the mid-1980s, with the Saints riding high, fans were begging for a new digs. Fast forward to 2001, and St Mary's opened with a bang. 4 goals against Espanyol. Leicester once dropped 9 here too, proving this place can host a spectacle. It's solid, it's functional, but it's not stealing the show. American Express Stadium. Brighton's Amex Stadium secure a spot in Tier A, and it's a stunner, sort of. Nestled amid the rolling South Downs hills, the stadium can host 31,876 fans at once, and a part of a rare international dark sky reserve. This place is a postcard waiting to happen. Opened in 2011, it's fresh and modern. Stamford Bridge. Now to the big boys of the Premier League, and Stamford Bridge swaggers in at A-tier with a whopping seating capacity of 40 30,173. Launched in 1877 with a running track explaining some of those dodgy sightlines, this West London legend's got history oozing from its pores. Chelsea's brass have been mulling an expansion or a full-on relocation. Makes sense for a club of their stature. For now, it's a hulking relic that's equal parts iconic and cramp. Feels generous, but its legacy keeps it afloat. G-Tech Community Stadium. Brentford's G-Tech sneaks into C, a cozy little marvel squeezed onto a tricky triangular plot hemmed in by railway tracks. The design team worked magic here, slashing concrete by 50% and steel by 30% without skimping on charm. The stadium can pull around 17,250 people at once. It's small, sure, but it's got personality. A rare Premier League underdog that punches above its weight. C Place suits this plucky contender just fine. Villa Park. Aston Villa's Villa Park storms into A with amazing atmosphere, hosting 42,530 fans at once. A Birmingham beauty with serious pedigree. Since 1897, it's been home for £300 a year, hosting World Cups, Euros, and now a Champions League return after 40 years. Plans are afoot to bump it to 50,000 seats, and when that happens, expect Villa Park to leapfrog a few spots. For now, A is a nod to its past and a wink at its future. St James's Park. The Magpies' St James's Park lands at A, a northeast titan that's as iconic as it is electric. With a capacity of 52,257 people, packed to the rafters thanks to Newcastle's recent resurgence, this beast could grow even bigger if its lopsided stands get a makeover. It's old, it's loud, and it's loved. A feels like a sweet spot for this black and white fortress. Old Trafford. Old Trafford, the theatre of dreams, deserves to be at F tier for what it has become. This giant stadium can hold a whopping 74,031 fans. The Premier League's biggest stadium is showing its age, begging for a glow-up. Enter Sir Jim Ratcliffe, dreaming of a Wembley of the North with a £250 million facelift and a 90,000 seat capacity. For now, it's a giant with cracks in its armour. Des Reeves a tier just for its history, not the shit it has become. London Stadium. West Ham's London Stadium deserves to be at A, a versatile beast born for the 2012 Olympics. It's got room to grow. Plans for 68,000 seats are simmering, and Hammers fans are clamouring for it. East London's pride sits pretty at A, a modern marvel with untapped potential. Anfield. Anfield's roaring into A, a Reds stronghold that's seen 13 major upgrades since 1884, now seating over 60,000. It's a cauldron of noise and nostalgia. Jurgen Klopp's symbolic shovel kickstarted its latest glow-up, capped by a farewell stand expansion. A is lofty, but Anfield's magic keeps it there. Etihad Stadium. Manchester City's Etihad claims bronze at S, a sleek machine built for champions. Once eyed for the 2000 Olympics, it's now expanding to 62,000 seats, hot on Anfield's heels. With City's four-peat glory, this place is a winner's stage. S feels like a podium finish it's earned. Emirates Stadium. Arsenal's Emirates glides into S, a 2006 gem that's aged gracefully. Abu Dhabi installed the first seat, and Queen Elizabeth II skipped the opening with a bad back. It's big, it's bold, but it's not quite the king. Silver S it just fine. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And the crown goes to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Our team was unanimous, 20 points across the board. No seats more than 8 meters from the action. The retractable pitch hides an NFL-ready surface, and 471 toilets, 84% for women, seal the deal. It's a futuristic masterpiece. S Place was never in doubt. The GOAT tier goes to Wembley Stadium because why not? There you have it. The Premier League's 20 stadiums, ranked and ready for your hot takes. Which one's too low? Too high? Drop your thoughts below, give us a like, and let's keep the stadium debate roaring. See you next time.